Hi, this is Devi Devyani, your English teacher. Now moving to next, that is property for sale. Now as I have said that in case of advertisement, we also go for sale of properties, and when it is a property sale we have to go for the plot, a plot, and in that plot we have to mention that where it is, means what is the location of that particular plot, and area, like we can go for writing it in meters, yards. We have to mention the area in square feet, because if we are not mentioning what is the area, this is the most and foremost information that you have to share. So in case of selling of a plot, you have to mention that where it is, first thing. Then the next is how much area it covers, the name of the development authority, like whether it is coming under any kind of municipality development authority, you have to mention it. Now next thing is price expected. Again, obviously when you are going to sell a plot, you might be having this particular price in your mind, that with this particular price I might sell it. Now the thing is that whether you are going to compromise or not. If you think that okay, I might compromise, then you can also write this much money, negotiable in bracket. Then again the last part, that is the the contact address and phone number. Contact address and phone number is way more important in classified ads, because this one is the foremost thing. If you are giving all the details to whom they should contact, so you have to give your contact address and also your phone number. Sometime if you are not thinking about giving the address, because that might kill your word limit, it is better you go for email id. So while giving it, you might be thinking that ma'am, this particular thing needs the address, but if I'll give email id because I don't have number, that's word limit, will it be a negative marking? So the answer to this is that yes, somewhere and somehow, if it is taken for the expression, it might catch a little bit of attention that why this person haven't written the address. But if you are having word limit, means the limit is going to cross if you write the address, then it is better for email id, because if you are giving the email id, so it says that in email id you will give the further details, or you can also write that for further details contact the number. That also says that okay, so when a person wants to go to that particular place, because when you are selling a property, means the person has to come and see the plot. So obviously a person will think that you have to give the address properly, but if you are losing the word limit, okay, then you might just give for further detail contact the number. That means other details that you want can be given through the particular phone number if you call. Now let me come to the next one, that is lost and found. Now regarding this lost and found, if you have lost something, you are going to write down lost, and if you have found something, you are going to write down found. Then what should be written in the second thing, means what is the second important thing? The description of the article. If you have lost something, you have to mention the description. If you have found something also, you have to mention the description of that particular article that you have found. When and where the article was lost or found, you have to mention the particular time you got it or you lost it, and the particular place where you got it or lost it. Then reward for finding it. Now the thing is that if you have lost something and somebody is going to give you, for what reason that person will give you? Only if you are going to give any kind of reward. So you have to mention in case of lost, that the reward should be given, and you may specify what is the reward for attracting these people bit more. But if you are not showing it up because of your word limit, is also fine, but you might have to write down that there is a good reward for the person who gives me. Now thing is that in case of found, there is no need of any reward, but sometime people also used to write about the reward they want. Means I have this thing and I am going to give it, but I need this much of thing to give you, this much of money or any kind of help, whatever, you have to mention it. Sometimes people used to do like that also. So it is better to avoid this particular reward thing in case of founding, but it is very much important in case of lost. Now the last one is contact address and phone number, which I have already told that the foremost thing in this classified art. Now next we will come to travels and tours. Now in case of travels and tours, you have to mention the name of the agency, destination and duration, what destination you are going for. Like I have said, in case of summer, people used to love to go for hill stations, so you have to mention that which hill station you are going to. Then what is the duration of that package, like whether it is for a stay of 7 days and 7 nights, or it's a 3 days package, you have to mention it. Then details of the package, like whether you are going to give them accommodation with fooding, or it is only about the accommodation, the fooding should be sponsored by them, or fooding is there, accommodation will be in a dome session, like every people will be staying in one dormitory, that you have to mention it. Next is discount. If you are producing this kind of thing, like if you are producing a tours and you want that it should be little bit unique from other tours and travelers ad, so you have to give a discount to attract people. So it is up to you. If you feel that we must give a discount, you can give it. Like the early birds who package, early birds in the sense those who will come and who will come first to take this particular chance, like to book your agency for a tour. So the one who comes first, like 3 numbers or any kind, you can count on it, like go for 10 numbers of early birds will be getting around a 50% discount. So what happens, you will automatically get those 10 numbers in a very less span of time. For that we can go for discount. Then there might be discount for a mass, like 50% discount you may say, or 20% discount for the summer. Okay, now the last one, again it's the contact address and phone number. Now I'm going to tell you about the educational institution or the tuition, which is also being done in the classified ad. So first you have to mention the classes and the subject, like which class you are going to give the tuitions, like whether it's from 8 to 10 or to 11th and 12th. So you have to mention the classes and the subject that you are going to give, like English, physics, chemistry, bio, or any kind of subject that you are going to give. So you have to mention it. The next thing is special quality of the teacher. Special quality, I will move to third point and then I'll come to the second point, because there is a link in between, people get confused. So the third point says that qualification and experience of the tutor. Now obviously a person who is going to teach English should have a qualification in English subject, MA or BA, having honors. So he might have done MA in English, then only he is going to teach you English. Okay, so masters in English, this qualification is the foremost qualification to teach you English. Then what is the experience of that person, like there are tons of boards, you are from CBSE boards, ICC boards, so in which board he is having the experience and how much year, so that you have to mention over there, so that it will be easier for the parents and the student to choose that okay, he is an experienced person or she is an experienced person, I should go to that particular person for tuitions. Then I'll come to the second point that I was saying before, special qualities of a tutor. Now this special quality is not about the qualification or the experience of the tutor, it is about something which is unique in that teacher, like he or she will be able to talk in English, Hindi, or in this other languages, regional languages, or any other language, like apart from regional and Hindi and English. So what happens if this kind of things is there, it is one of special quality. Then the person is also updated person, like he can take the classes in PPTs and all. So all these things are special qualities. So you have to mention what is the special quality of the teacher which will make the student feel comfortable. Next thing is what is the results of the previous year, like those students who have passed under that teacher, what was the result, whether they have secured 90% or 80%, you have to say it. And what is the percentage of the passes, like whether 100 people, means 100% of the people, those who are taking tuition from that person have passed, or 90% of the result is passed. So you have to mention it so that it will give an assurance that to the person who is coming for the tuition, that yes, I am in a good hand. Then the last one is contact address and phone number. So this is the, again I have said that this is the important one. Next we will move to house and flat for sale. Now this is a kind of accommodation. Beforehand we were there at the to let and plot selling. So to let is for the renting of the particular apartment or anything. Now we are coming for the sale of a house or a flat. Here you have to again mention the same thing, the numbers of room and in which floor it is. If it is an apartment or an if it is an flat, you have to mention on which floor it is. Whether it is independent or an apartment, that I have already discussed in your to let, that whether it's a single house or it is an apartment, that you have to mention. Then price expected, whether it is a fixed price or a negotiable price, that you have to say. The location of the place, where it is, where is the house, where the house belongs to the particular place. Then next is what is the area of that particular house or flat in square meter or yards. Then name of the development authority, in which authority it is going, under which authority you have to mention it. Now whom and when to contact, contact address and phone number. So I have already said in case of plot selling and as well as renting, that you have to specify a particular person's name and as well as the time, so that it will be easier for you to attend them. Now next we will move to the main features that we used to follow in case of this classified ads. The first thing is it must be having an attractive catchy lines, or I can say must have a attractive with catchy captions, heading and subheading. A figurative language means that must be having a good language which is simpler, which can be a metaphor for something, like an indirect way of giving an expression that this might be a good thing, like we can give an example. You all will be having a topic that is called lost spring. Lost spring is a metaphor which is given to a hardship of child labor. Okay, so here also you can give some good thing which can be a metaphor or something, like that I have saying that the catchy line, daag achhe hain. So the fact is that here the particular detergent company is saying that it may be any kind of that sticky thing, or let it be oily thing, or anything that is coming under this particular daag, or I can say any kind of dirt or anything, it can be manageable with that particular detergent. So you have to mention a particular tagline with a metaphor. Then next is the proportionate spacing of font with different sizes. Now when you are going to write it up, so you have to go for font sizing as well, like something will be in bigger size, some information will be in smaller size, highlighting that particular thing. Which one you want to highlight, you have to do it in bold letters, the font style should be good, and the letter size will be according to the importance of that particular word. Then next is usually attractive with catchy slogans, punchline, witty expressions, pictures or sketches. So you have to go for catchy slogans, good lines, and pictures if possible. Okay, if you can give some good pictures which will relate with that particular classified ad, then it will be a good thing, because obviously the main motto of an advertisement is to attract people's mind. Then next, if there is any special offer or discount, detail of the product or event given in a clear and precise way. So you have to mention the particular detail of that particular thing, whether it be a house, whether it be an animal, whether it be an education system. You have to give a pure detail of everything, which should be very clear. Now the thing is that if we'll go for detailing everything, we might lose our word limit. So we have to be very specific that what we want to say about that particular product. Give name, contact number and address of the advertiser. So obviously you might have seen in every type of ad the last line was contact address and phone number. This is the foremost thing that should be there. Then the last is that all should be mentioned under a box, inside a box. So whatever you are going to write, you have to write it down inside a box, because if you are neglecting that box part, you are going to lose your marks. Now we are at the end of our advertisement. So you just see that how a format of classified ad is. So first of all, there is no gap, no paragraphs or any changes in lines. So just I will zoom it up for you people. It is a classified ad for situation vacant. So you can see that how a box is done, how situation vacant is written in heading, and that also in capital, and then the content and the body is written. The first thing is wanted is written in capital. Why? Because we have highlighted this that we want something, so that is why wanted is written in capitals. So now other things you can see all are written in normal fonts, and whatever things are being used are according to the information that they want. Like it is about a stenographer, so just see how it is written. The qualification is written, the age is written, the typing speed is written, like 40 words per minute. Then he might be having a shorthand speed which should be 100 words per minute. Then preference, if we can go for any kind of spatial preference, if we think we have word limits with us in our hand, we can also specify that we want the person who is a techno savvy. Then you can see that it is written salary negotiable. So here also the salary is not written over here that how much salary we expect, because we have written negotiable. That means whatever salary we have thought, when you come to us, we can go for negotiation. Then apply with complete biodata by 20th December to Secretary, Orient Export House. Now this export house, Orient Export House, is the name of that particular farm or that particular institution or the organization to whom they have to give. It is written they have to give to the secretary, and the date is also written that at what date they should give. And the thing what they have to give is that complete biodata, means everything should be there. Then next is the address of that particular house, that is T Nagar, Delhi, and the phone number is also mentioned. So this is it. I hope that this much will be pretty clear for all of you to understand. So with this I end this video. I hope it will be useful, and please stay with me and see the other video that I'll be posting. Thank you all.